Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We gotta do this before Who Girl. Alright, Who Girl. This is free. Oh, it won't let me. It won't let me aim at Jill! No! Alright, I'm sorry, Who Girl. I couldn't kill Jill for you. I wanted to. But it wouldn't let me. Good morning, Von Falkenstein. Disposable puppets. Whoa. What is that? First aid spray. Why is there a first aid spray? Isbira Star, Kennex Cow, President Clamp, Nostalgia Trip, Dark Day, Who Girl, Dakota, what is up? Run! Leroy! Ignore the giant pellet corpses!
Welcome to the office of Dr. Nathaniel Hart. Please.
Oh, yeah.
Your business clearly is the intercom.
I'm here to rescue your sorry ass, you worthless sack of flesh.
Dr. Bard, are you in there? I'm here to rescue you. Open the door.
No voice match found.
Voice match? What kind of sci-fi bullshit is this?
I mean, you're dealing with zombies, buddy. I mean, 3 was never going to score as well as 2. I think all of us knew that walking in. Question is how well it's going to score overall. It was net positive last time. And I really wish I could rebind where my guns are. Could you, like, open the door, please? There we go. Like, I kept trying to back through the door, and I was like, no. No. Come on, come through the door. Come on, it's cool. I know you're there. Did you leave? I mean, again, even the last time RE3R still scored net positive. It just was barely. Sure, game. The World Cat. No, come on, game. Is that a death? Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a death. Whatever. You're a game. Yeah, I got nibbled to death on my calf.
Welcome to the office of Dr. Nathaniel Hart. Please state your business clearly into the intercom.
Dr. Bard, are you in there? I'm here to rescue you. Open the door.
No voice match found.
Voice match? What kind of sci-fi bullshit is this?
Oh god, now I can't open the door. Hang on. Hi, Zach Taft. This is Zach Taft right now. Lemon. Lemon. Stars. Stars. Gas is cheap. They really like the zombie spam in the Carlos sections, I've noticed. Just straight up zombie spam. Which goes back to that encounter design complaint I've already had about this game. Hi, Triaxia. Okay, where are we? Now that we're done with all that. They're like, look, we gave you a frickin' assault rifle. Yellow outline. Yes, cat, I know you exist. Yeah, this is gonna sound like a strange comparison, but this thing, what is this stupid thing? The CQBR feels weaker than the SMG back in 2. The SMG was a pretty straight comparison point. Jesus Christ, you have to do the jump scare chord too. It was a fairly large amount of ammo in exchange for just noping out of an encounter, right? And that was valid. That was a good game design choice. It was go away. Go away. You only had so much ammo to burn. This sucker, not so much. I mean, Wesker's basically at Cap's level, right, Zektev? You know, minus the shield and the years of military experience. And minus the charisma. And minus the connections and backing and all that. But in terms of just raw, like, stats, sure. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, it was the nope gun. It was like, nope. Fine. What is your issue? Why are you looking at me so much? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? I don't understand this cat. Okay. Okay, that looks funny, honestly. Okay. Anyways, Oh, neck. I'm curious to see how RE4 holds up in general, but also compared to RE4, which, if you remember, we've already reviewed. Not too long ago, actually. The cat would like to contribute to the review. Oh, I see, I see. Well, cat, what do you think of the encounter design in the hospital? Okay, he's licking his leg. So clearly, that indicates... that I need to leg it. You know what? Valid. Valid. I mean, for all its flaws and foibles, RE4 is still a damn good game. It was one of the first times we really sat down and talked about... oh god, we came up with a perfect term for it. It's the interlocking systems thing, right? Where something's good, and something else is good, but the two things together make something better. RE4 actually had a lot of that. We've encountered that plenty since then, but it was the first time I really remember noting it in this series. Is it that long ago, Darkrai? Jesus. That does not feel that long ago. Then again, the last time I played this game doesn't feel that long ago. We tried. I swear to God we did, but there's nothing else to be done. The chaos is completely beyond control. Victims are pouring in now, dying and spreading the infection faster than we can reach them. So we've given up trying. Those of us who aren't infected have barricaded ourselves in here. We can hear the cries for help outside, the screaming, but none of us will go out there, because that would be the end of us. Can't believe we've abandoned our patients. It's the worst sin imaginable for a nurse. Can't stop shaking, but I want to live. I want to live! We heard a helicopter flying overhead and immediately started crying and hugging each other, thinking a rescue team was on the way. But then the sound grew distant, and all we're left with now is moans of the dead and the silent screaming in our hearts. We're all about to lose our minds. Dr. Young, Ariana, Miranda, Dakota, I'm so sorry I failed you. Something's coming. Help me. Oh man, if only I knew how to pick a lock. Give it, chill. You know, this doesn't seem like a very sanitary hospital, I'm just saying. Yeah, if only we had bolt cutters. Man. It's like all we have is an assault rifle. Eligible. ID cards are not to be taken off hospital grounds under any circumstances. As per security measures, all employees must store their ID card in their personal lockers before returning home for the day. Key to the locker room has gone missing. The last person to have it must have dropped in the courtyard. Okay. Hello, Mr. Red. I do hope whatever is going on in your life is going as well as it can. Better than that, for example. Like, I don't want that to be what's going on in your life right now. I mean, I don't want that for anybody, really, but... I don't want to hear it, Dark Day. I don't want to hear it. I want to walk in blind. If it's not obvious, I haven't played RE4. Admitted over 20 mystery illness patients. Patients in the isolated wing exhibiting severe limb necrosis, fever, muttering delirium, and signs of hyperphagia. Possible infection. Tried every antiseptic. Still no blood work. Back to research wing. Ask again. Dr. Young bitten while treating one of his patients. We've disinfected the wound, but his fever won't go down. Nothing works. Meanwhile, outpatient wing is complete anarchy. Patients are delirious and growing more violent by the minute. We've called in our off-duty staff. All hands on deck now. We've got to contain this chaos. I have immediate experience with that. Clearing a house out of clutter and debris and stuff. Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything, Darkrai, but, you know... Hey, Act. Okay, let's dump this off. Wait. See you around, Blue Girl. Sorry I couldn't get further for you. I have failed you. What, cat? Make no sense. Alright. So the courtyard is... Okay, that's the courtyard. I mean, I've heard people say RE3 was an expansion to RE2 when it was the original. Never mind now.
Okay, not this way.
You know, the door's not even locked, guys. Happened to the missing tape of Dr. B. His research assistant took it. One of my patients saw Abbott move something from a locker on the nurse station door to the treatment room. I don't care how important Dr. B is to the medical community. The kind of harassment's not okay. I promise I won't let them destroy the evidence. He's a pig and an asshole and will get his day in court. Oh, jeez. Frickin' Birkin. Of course. Can I help you? I wonder how much of these collectibles I'm picking up are not going to be there when I go through around Jill. Because I imagine the answer is all of them. That was bull crap. I just want to say that there was crap that was bull there. Apparently, Dakota, you saw what happened. Literally flipped 180 and grabbed me like that. Good. Oh, whatever. Pop an herb. I mean, from a gameplay perspective, that makes sense. You don't penalize your players like that. But at the same time, it would actually be kind of interesting. It would take some rejiggering of the specifics of item placement. Basically, design the item placement for both players, right? Hey, yellow. And then be like, alright. Pick and choose who gets what. Alright, well, let's go. You got the key. It's the locker room key. Look, of course a hospital has an indoor garden. I don't know how to end this sentence. We've got money to burn and patience to not help. There we go. I shouldn't say that. I've only actually been to one particularly bad hospital in my life. That hospital was terrible. That's why I have permanent nerve damage in my left leg, is that hospital. Do you seriously? Okay. Well, yeah, exactly, Darkrai. That's the nuance for you. That's the intention of the nuance. That's actually pretty simple. So I'd been run over by a car, hit, and then run over by a car. And my left leg was basically a jigsaw. Does this work? Nope, I didn't think so. I thought I'd try it. So, doctor took me in and pulled the x-rays in to see what the actual damage was, showed the x-rays to my mother. She promptly freaked out because nobody, except with the possible exception of myself, had any idea how bad the damage was. Yes, that's right. My mother didn't even think I was that damaged. She was mad at me for moaning in pain all night. Wonderful woman. Anyways, So, you know, doctor puts out the x-rays. I was like, here. And then gives me crutches. And I just want to stress this because I remember this very distinctly. It's like, here you go. You know, here's the crutches. And like puts them under his arms. Like he puts them under his shoulders. Like, and then hands them to me. And then leaves. And then the nurse directs me down the staircase. Now, I have to pause here because I have no memory of going down that staircase. Because that part of my memory is black. That's just blacked out. I remember, you know, waking up at the bottom of the staircase. But that's, according to my mother, who was present for this incident, I didn't take that staircase very well and went, woo! And landed on my destroyed leg. Oh yeah, no, that leg, you know, I demonstrate for you, but it probably look weird. To this very day, I do not have total control over my left foot. If you ever see me do this and kind of reach down, what I'm doing is I am manually stretching my big toe with my hand. Because I can't. I don't really have control over that big toe. Right. Okay. This way. And yeah, I mean, off the deeper end, who has probably, if I remember correctly, worked in a hospital, can tell you how many people screwed up and how many steps to allow me to go down that staircase. Then, after the actual surgery, one of the most... Oh, nice. One of the things I remember most about that was we were going in there. We were going in there, and it's like, okay, hey, so we think your son is faking it and is just trying to get pills. So they were trying to cut off my prescription for hydrocodone. Now that's already ridiculous, right? But what I personally find funniest about that is that I actually went out of my way. So my mother was weaning me off the pain meds the entire time. Pretty consistently, actually. Which means that not only was I not addicted to it, but I was actually taking less than they were prescribing. This was in Kansas. How did you guess? I tell you the exact hospital. I'm not gonna. Dickweeds. It was considered suing them. That's all I'm going to say. Like, that was something we were debating. Because we probably would have won that one. But anyways. Oh, that's another thing. Okay, could you stop? Apparently not. Wow. Okay. I do not have fond memories of the state of Kansas. That's that one. Honestly, I probably would have Trihexia. You gotta remember, my life was destroyed by that accident. I lost my job. I lost my apartment. I lost my girlfriend. Like, I was not in a good state. I probably would have taken the settlement, to be totally honest with you. Just to be able to get back on my feet. Assuming we reach such a point. Just get that on the map. That's a good question. I don't actually know. I don't try to see. Yeah, no, not the Canadian thing. Like, I actually did have a girlfriend at the time. I've actually told this story before. She bailed on me because, and I quote, I wasn't giving her the time and attention she needed while I was in a wheelchair. On pain meds, yes. I can walk nowadays. I had to sort of do my own physical therapy because physical therapy costs money. It took me a while, but I got there. I actually just, so to turn this into a positive thing for a little bit, there was a song. I know this is a strange direction going. There was a song in Mega Man 04, which is, it's a really good song, actually. It's one of my favorite songs. And I was listening to it while I was relearning how to jog. And I know that sounds so pathetic, but it's true. I had to relearn how to move because the nerves just didn't work the same. Like there's certain things that just don't equate the same. And the first time I ever successfully managed to jog was while I was listening to that song, so I still associate it with that. I'll even play it for it. It's really quick because it's right here. Now that you care, but it's right here. Yeah, I noticed that off the deep brain. Area O. Towards the end of the game. And you can kind of see why this became my walking song. The beat was so pronounced that it was easier for me to mentally track, okay, left foot, right foot, right foot, as I was going through it, right? Because I don't know how to describe it. It was weird. I basically had to relearn how to walk and how to run. Yes, stop boring me with that. And yeah, when I was still in, my mother switched her Netflix address to where I was, so that I could. This was back when Netflix would mail you DVDs, so they mailed me a whole bunch of DVDs. And I tried a few movies, but I basically just kept watching the Lord of the Rings trilogy over and over and over on repeat. There's basically three things I did when I was in a wheelchair. I played World of Warcraft, I watched the Lord of the Rings Extended Edition on repeat, and I played Chrono Trigger. And that was kind of my life. Okay. Let's see. Oh, hey. Trust me, I maxed out my silver points. Oh man, I love those films. I'm sorry. No offense to Sir Tolkien, but I love those films to death. I look forward to reviewing them someday because I'm not sure they're going to get many negatives. Okay, so hang on. What am I missing here? The item I got to progress is a locker door key, but I haven't encountered a locker that's locked. I've got the safe there. I've got the simple lock there, which is for Jill. I've got the other simple lock, which is down here. That's also for Jill. That's a key door. That's the... You need the voice clip door. That's another key door right there. They keep saying there's a card in the courtyard. So what I think I need is another way, a third way down into the courtyard. So let's see if we can find that. I might have just missed one. So there's that one, which I've already gone down. There's that one, which I've already gone down. I need to get over there. Okay, I think I know how to go over there. Yeah, that's the thing, Dark Day. Like, most film... Because someday, knock on wood, I actually really want to do film reviews, just for fun. Like, nobody cares. I just want to do it for myself. How do I get over there? I respect Tolkien quite a bit. I disagree with him constantly, but it doesn't mean I don't respect him. You know, that's true off the deep end. I didn't even think about that. But, it literally... How? Well, I'm going to do an acid test of the Star Trek and Star Wars films, because I know those films extremely well. You always start something like this with something you're already very familiar with. I can clearly get through there. And words. And I'm going to see how this current system equates. Because as I've said a few times, there is such a thing as a gameplay axis and a story axis. Even when it comes to non-interactive medium, it just translates differently. And we'll see. Yeah, I guess Jill has to go through there. Okay. So I guess I can't go over there. So, Pumpernickel, if anybody knows, I'm actually not sure where to go. Wow, this is the first time I've been just straight up stuck. Yeah, exactly, Canucks Cow. It's easiest to explain gameplay in a non-interactive medium by pointing to examples. For example, several of the earlier Transformers films, like say the first Transformers film, has pretty high gameplay. Or sorry, the second Transformers film has pretty high gameplay and extremely low story. I can guess at the safe combination. Yeah, this is a key card door. See, I have a locker room key and a cat. What? Okay, where's the locker room? Is it labeled? Well, if it is, it's not someplace I've been to. So I need to reach the locker room, wherever that is. What? What? I don't understand. What do you want? I've already fed you breakfast. I've already changed your litter box. I've already refreshed your water and cleaned your water bowl. I even scratched you with the brush. What do you want from me? No, yeah, like, I've got the locker room key. I don't know where the locker room is. No, all right, hang on. Let's try disposable puppets idea here. I'm gonna feel very stupid because I actually went back to that immediately, thinking that was it, and it didn't work. So I'm clearly very stupid. Is there another locker in here? Is there another locker that's closed in here? Aha! I apparently can't read. Reading is fundamental. Hey, ID card. We are now John Ralph. Alright, let's get out of here. It's always something stupid. It's always something stupid. Thank you. Oh no, it's... I mean, it's hunters, but... Okay, wow. Jesus. Okay, just straight up death. Cool. You know, funnily enough, one of the things I tend to value in enemy design is enemies that don't have a lot of health, but are very damaging, right? In other words, high risk in both directions. You know, if they get to you, you're dead, but you have ways of dealing with them quickly. What I don't value is things that have 700 million billion trillion health. Come on, dude. Alright, bye. Listen, you dodge your way, I'll dodge my way. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait. Decked out. Alright, fine. 2 of them. Alright, bye. Alright, yeah, I noticed that off the deep road. Please? Please? Okay, that's cool. Just stay stun locked. It's cool. It's cool. Everything's fine. Is there a move slowly for hunters? I actually don't know. Hello, Duquac. Why are there more of them this time? You know what? Let's not actually wait around to find the answer to that. Let's just go. Let's just go.
All I wanted to know was what the documents were doing in your office in the first place.
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm goddamn Nathaniel Bard. I'm the best biologist you'll ever meet, you bedpan-changing waste of a...
Doctors who yell at nurses. I think there's a specific circle of hell for them.
Bard. Tyrell. Bard's dead. He's been shot.
Shit, and the vaccine?
I'm looking.
Well, look harder. There's gotta be a computer, right?
Dear Dr. Bard, it is my pleasure to cordially invite you to a banquet on September 10th at the Central Hotel, where we'll be exchanging viewpoints on Raccoon City's new special medical zone. Attending will be Mayor Michael Warren, Chief of Police Brian Irons, and other distinguished members of our community. Sincerely, Greg Tester, United States Senator. Nate, I'll be introducing the bill for that new drug of yours in mid-August. Bring the cash. We've booked a suite for the usual after-party. You're a brunette guy, right? I'll let Irons know. Okay. Cool. Alright. Fifth circle of hell. You know, that makes sense. That makes sense. To Greg Tester. Greg, I know you're watching the news. The virus is going to devour the whole country. The dead will wash over Capitol Hill like the tidal wave. You're not safe. However, you've always been a good friend to me, so I'm going to offer you a way out. I have in my possession 1 dose of a vaccine for the virus, the Holy Grail. It's not for my family, not for the ladies on the side. I'm saving it for you. I know better than anyone you're the future of the United States, but if you want the goods, Greg, you have to get me the hell out of here now without Umbrella finding out. Lean on the Pentagon for me. I know you've got the clout. See if someone can get a rescue team in here without UBCS involvement. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, which is I'm pretty chaste after the parties we've been to. Gross. Hurry, my time is running out.
This is VRC Chief Nathaniel Bard, September 29, 11 p.m. I am acutely aware that my time's running out. And I hope and pray, by making this recording and bringing the truth to light, that I can restore some small shred of honor to my name.
Doubtful.
All of Raccoon City's suffering began with the release of a biological weapon known as the T-virus. My employer, the Umbrella Corporation, engineered this virus. And they ordered my team to develop a vaccine, which we did. Now, I keep samples of this vaccine here in my office. The rest of it is stored underground. But those sons of bitches at the board, they want to destroy it. They don't want the world to know what they've done. So they're trying to erase all evidence that the virus ever existed. No, I'm not a fool. I know they don't want me to...
Jill knew all along. And she trusted me anyway. Fuck!
Hey, that worked, for some reason. Also, yeah, as usual, Hollywood does not understand what the word vaccine means.
Is it here?
That's okay, because that was a scene for Carlos, and you know what? Carlos is starting to grow on me. I give you that.
All right, Joe. Hang tight.
Hey, we need to fix the electronics. Error. Error.
T, I got it.
Good. I'm headed your way.
Be careful.
Careful. Have you seen this town? It'll be a fucking miracle if I get there in one piece.
Of course. Okay.
You're gonna be okay, Joe.
There were 3 upstairs, which is why I didn't even try. Looks like there was 1 downstairs. We probably could have managed that one. Now, I don't know. I'm curious of something. Let's go get rid of this. Let's save before we do this. It's funny, several of the Resident Evil games we've played have had more interesting side characters than main characters in several circumstances. Not like the main characters are necessarily bad, but like maybe more memorable is a better word.
Come on. This shit better work. Tyrell, what the hell happened?
Attention all citizens. The contagion spreading throughout the city has been designated uncontainable. On October 1st, Raccoon City will be completely destroyed in a missile strike. All residents capable of rational thought are urged to evacuate immediately. This is not a test. Attention all citizens.
I mean, that's only a day away. There's still people in the city. You think Uncle Sam gives a shit? Fuck. Here they come. Oh, you sit tight. I got this. Better grab some gear. Sounds like there's a lot of them out there.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, okay. So let's grab some stuff out of storage, because he just straight up told me, grab some stuff out of storage. And yeah, they're about to nuke the city. We've referenced this a few times. Oh yeah, I'm done with this now. Ooh.
I'm gonna try to lower the window shutters. The less entry points, the better.
And how do we do that?
I'll try hacking into the hospital security system. Keep them off me in the meantime.
It's funny. Hold the line missions, in my experience, are either one of 2 things. Really, really good, or really, really bad. And nothing in between. We talked about that during the StarCraft run. Virtually all of the best missions in StarCraft 1 and 2 are hold the line missions. And yeah, remember Resident Evil 4? Hold the cabin? One of the better set pieces of that game, too. And yeah, the corpses just kind of despawn. Ah, I was showing off the corpse despawning. Unfair game. Unfair. What's there to be mixed about, Zachdef? That's awesome. Ooh. 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 Okay. Okay. Hang on. With you in a second. Ah! Come on, game. Let me use the item. Thank you. Whatever.
Find the breaker. It must be somewhere.
Great. Why is this not equipped? Okay, sure, this is fair. Breaker. That's not the breaker. That's a weird place for a hip pouch, but I'm not gonna complain. Oh, that worked. Notice turning the power on gives another charge of the 2 electrical generators, too. So far, I'm actually pretty impressed with this encounter. Think of that what you will.
Almost got it.
You know what? Like, this is pretty much what a hold the line mission needs to be. You notice the zombies also have less health than usual, too. Which is compensated for by there being way more of them than you're used to dealing with. They give you tools to deal with AoE stuff. They give you tons of ammo nearby to deal with stuff. They give you recovery items. They slowly escalate. We've got the Hunter. We've got the Nemesis zombies. Yeah, the Plagas. Whatever they're actually called. You know what I'm talking about. We've got more Hunters. Yeah, it's a good showcasing of how bad the situation's getting. They also give us multiple withdrawal points, whatever those are called. Points of egress, I guess, is what you'd call that. And a few heal items, which is nice, because, you know, we're having issues. Here's a question. Was this in the original? This hold the line mission? Because, yeah, this reminds me a lot of the cabin sequence. So I wonder if this was directly inspired by 4. Because 4 came out before 3R.
Carlos! Maybe you can knock the pillar down with that explosive.
So, one last hold the line. There's some ammo before we go here. I swear they're also spawning items on me. Not a complaint.
Not even close. But at least it's over. I'm coming back.
Yeah, that could have gone badly.
Vaccine's the real deal. Good. You going somewhere? You damn right. What do you think you're gonna do? Whole city's about to be microwaved. Come on, man. Call the government. Tell them we found a cure. You stall for time. Ballsy motherfucker.
Meanwhile, in the future.
Jill. Thank God you're okay. I've got good news. It's over now. The city's safe.
Yeah, we had to repeat the dream sequence from the beginning, of course.
Shoot me, Jill. It's the only way.
Where am I? What's going on?
Attention all citizens. The missile strike on Raccoon City will occur in just hours. The payload is designed to eradicate all biological material. You will not survive if you remain in the city.
October 1st.
Evacuate now. Repeat.
No.
Evacuate
It
now.
can't be.
This is not a test.
Tyrell? Where's Tyrell? My boy! Where's my boy? Alright, hang on. We're crammed. Unfortunately, I'm not sure we can really afford to uncram. We've got shoddy shells, we've got shooty shells, we've got explodey shells. We've got 2 heals on us. I was gonna say, at this point, yeah, Claire, Leon, and Sherry are out. Hopefully getting some distance. Before the nuke hits. But it's not a nuke, it's a nuke. I don't want to hear it. Oh yeah, Hunk got out too. Alright, we'll put the extra in. I need at least some room. It's a nuke! I don't want to hear it. It's a nuke! It's a nuke! Oh, here's a new gun. Now, when I don't really... Really? Let me guess. Yeah, this is our pseudo-auto. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I said pseudo-auto. This is basically an SMG. Might be in the movie Dark Day? I don't know. The meme assist is doing quite well here. Alright, so... I was gonna say, there's a whole lot of TOOs in the city right now. If memory serves. After one of them got bisected by Birkin, / was killed by Leon. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I always sort of assumed that's what they wanted to go with it, but then, like, you check the official sites, and it's like, yeah, no, one of them's canon. Which one? Who knows? That's it, guys.
Morning, sunshine.
You saved my life.
I sure as shit didn't. That was all Carlos. He carried you here and he treated you himself. Crazy bastard.
Where is he?
He went underground. Bard stockpiled the vaccine, enough to give this city some hope.
He thinks he can do this by himself. I'm going after him.
Wait, did you see the broadcast? They're gonna blow the city sky high. I'm trying to get a hold of someone, anyone with the clearance to stop it. Leave this mess to him. He's a professional.
So am I.
I mean, we weren't in the first game. But, you know.
Beneath this hospital. I've lost contact with Carlos, so expect trouble.
How long has it been since 1 in lore? About a month. In the last month, we've grown a lot. I'm just saying. I'm flooded with items. Let's just go. I could go back up to the hospital and gather some more materials, but honestly, let's just go. There's even a lockpick thing up there. Unless the lockpick thing is inventory. Ooh, that's tempting. I sure hope so, Act. I hope they crash and burn and die and rot. No mercy! No mercy! Sorry. Ugh, another gun? Dang it. I have enough guns already. I have too many guns. I've decided I don't have enough guns. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Don't do this, man. I know you can open doors. God damn it. Game, really? You're just gonna be that dick about it. Fine. Where'd my fun? Where'd the hunter go? Hey, bozo. Okay, so it has been a few months then. I see, RE0 was like right before, wasn't it? Like, leads immediately into right before. God, so 0, 1, 2, 3, and CV all occur within, what was it, 6 months? Yeah, 6 months, I'm right. That's actually a good point. Sorry, I shouldn't find that funny von Falkenstein. But I do. We don't talk about Umbrella Chronicles. Also, wasn't Umbrella Chronicles, like, officially decanonized? I swear I remember reading about that. Oh, screw Hamilton so hard. Yeah, then RE4 is our first big gap, which makes sense. 4 was kind of a soft reboot. In fact, a lot of people, for those of you who weren't around when 4 was new, a lot of people were theorizing that 4 wasn't going to be canon at all, that it was a complete reboot. Even though it was Leon. And then it came out, and, you know, that was lucky. Ahem. Well, yeah, RE4 was going to be DMC1. I know. But my point is, when RE4 was first announced, and when it was still in the process of coming out, some of my friends were talking about it, and because I had several friends who were big on Resident Evil, and they're like, "Oh man, they're totally rebooting everything." Ooh, excuse me. Devil May Cry was going to be our RE4. It's actually really obvious if you've ever been back through Devil May Cry 1, because the first level of Devil May Cry 1 is the castle, which is very Resident Evil, first of all, both in its design and its, like, Metroidvania-ness, but also it's the best designed level in the entire game. Everything after it is suddenly not very good. But anyways, yeah. DMC1 was originally going to be RE4. And then there was some retooling and some jiggering. Oh, nice. Scratch to Verstappen. I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Okay. Yep, and there's one more lock I want to try out. Yeah, doesn't it, Dark Day? I'm sure they grabbed the textures and poured them over, but yeah, the engine variance was certainly a thing. Hell, even the usage of camera is similar to the Resident Evil standard in Devil May Cry 1, most notably in the first level. You know, it's not fully static cam, but like the camera will like jump over here and be like, "Here, look at this," kind of a thing. Well, I haven't played Code Veronica. And those twins, whew, but I haven't played Code Veronica. Alright, well, okay. Let's do this first. I never did figure out the code to the safe. Oh well. I missed out on an item. It's I'm sorry, Goldrum. I have no idea what to tell you. Mag ammo. I don't have the Magnum yet. Well... What I also don't have is any frickin' inventory space. Alright, whatever. Okay. Let's remove the part, and let's just dump this. Oh, I can't! It won't let me dump it! Oh, you've got to be kidding me with this crap. Alright. That explosive A, which I can't combine with anything right now. Yeah, nice place. Nice place. Hunters, blood, zombies. The Doomslayer would contain this thread inside of an afternoon. This would be like on his way to whatever he's actually here to do. Like, you just see him running through full tilt. Then he's off. You just see him racing through the hospital. Get through it in 30 seconds. Well, let's see what was over here. I'm just leaving items behind. Feels dirty. Ugh. And not just because of the blood everywhere. For another reason.
I think I can squeeze by.
Yeah, because you're a twig. Jesus, Jill. I'm telling you, I wish I was that skinny. Well, okay, no, I don't. As pointed out earlier, that would be extremely unhealthy. But, you know. Let me guess. Magnum. Yep. Okay, well. I'll dump the 9 bullets.
Guaranteed to give you a headache.
God, I have too many guns. Too many guns. A weird problem to have. Also the opposite, Dark Day, but yes, either way. Hey, Baron.
This looks like Nikolai's work.
Yeah, for a second I misread that as they dropped an entire temple of Doomslayers on his head, and it was just like... So anyways... Now I have an inventory slot. Suppose I could... What?
I'm gonna use the ninja.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm debating which gun to get rid of. Any suggestions on this? Because I can get rid of this thing, which is the burst fire, or I can get rid of this thing, which is the accuracy. And I should probably get rid of one. They're the same ammo, Calder. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine, it's okay. Okay, it's temporary. It's temporary. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. See? You're okay. You're not trapped in here. He's just being polite. See? Relax. Relax. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, I was thinking about getting rid of the burst fire, like... yeah, why aren't there any zombie cats? I think I agree, though. Let's help that. That over there. Cats are like, nah, I got this. Lions aren't cats. Lions are fake cats. Cat, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're not actually trapped in here. You're okay. He's just sitting at the door. The door is closed because he's making noise in the kitchen, and so the cat is in here with me, and so the cat's freaking out because the cat's now in a room which is closed. Let's do this. Zombie hyenas. What is Umbrella doing? Alright, so that was explosive A. Oh god. Ah, you know what? Screw it. You got this, DeQuack. We'll have a duck zombie. Zombie shows up. Quack, quack. Instead of brains. It's all about them brains. Zombie Deathclaw. Isn't that redundant at that point? Honestly. Goose zombie might be less aggressive. That's actually true. All the aggression's gone. Honk. Good morning, Noctis. Does quality of brain matter? Matter? That's a good question. Yeah, what's the most insane thing that even the most ridiculous comic book villains would never even think to try? I was just about to say a zombie hippo. Although now you've got me thinking, as Miristar. What about a zombie eel? You're just in the water and then... You're okay. You're okay. Zombie Hitler. You thought he was bad before. Now he's actually gained intelligence. There we go. Incendiary rounds. I'd say that was worth the side trip. Why is it not? Why is it not putting that on the... How do I move it to the frickin' shortcut keys? It's not on the shortcut keys, and I kind of need my guns to be on the shortcut keys. Like, question mark. Ah! Oh man, that sounds like something that should be in a game somewhere, Colvin. Think about it. You know, I've heard that for years, Dark Day, and speaking as someone who studied history, I have always disagreed. Ever since I was in high school, I've disagreed with that assertion. I've been told since I was in school that Hitler was smart. And I have never agreed with that. So I will have to, as a hobbyist, as a history hobbyist, disagree with that assertion. Hitler was a moron. Now, he may have been drugged out of his mind. That's something that people still debate to this day. The operating room? That's a good question. I somehow missed that I never went in here. Lots of grenades. And ammo. Love the ammo. More, and I'm out of inventory space. Lots of grenades, and I'm out of inventory space. That's really frustrating. Even if I combine these two, that barely makes me any space. Well, then we'll just have to disagree, Dark Day. And this is the internet. You know what that means. I'm ready. Round. Sorry. Ooh, rain. Oh, that made me sad. I just thought of Schumacher. Okay. Yes, Cat, I know. Let's dump off a couple of things. Meanwhile, Tyrell is like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm trying to loot the hospital. Is this really the time for this? Yes! I'll give you charismatic. As much as I hate to admit it, there are certain current world leaders who I would call very stupid, who are charismatic and have been leveraging that. Alright, whatever. We're just gonna live with that. Although I should save now that I've done all that inventory rejiggering. I don't feel like doing all that again. Yes, these boxes magically teleport my items across the city. What? All Stars personnel have that. Well, that sucks, because I really don't have the space for that.
Oh, this must be the way underground.
You know what time it is. It's time for an underground secret evil lair. Also, obviously no insult intended, Dark Day, in case I came across that. I will admit something that irritates me, tangentially related, is how many people I know think that rich people, like actually really rich people, are smart.
that no one in the hospital ever noticed all this?
By virtue of the fact that they're rich. Like, that's the qualifier. Is like imagine the dollars in your net worth equal your intellectual quotient. And that sounds so stupid when I say it that way. But you would be shocked how many people I know think that way. Is that it? Well, there's an herb, but like my inventory is just crammed. Just leaving items on the ground now. God. Alright, let's go. Yeah, that's an interesting question. Would we call Spencer smart? Let's see. Foolish, paranoiac, self-destructive. Oh, thank God. Because this has been like 20 feet back. Whatever. If you encounter a problem and can't get the elevator running, please stay calm. Fuses from the subgenerator are around the warehouse. Of course. Now, I haven't studied him to the same extent, but one thing I hear pretty consistently from most history circles is that Stalin was an idiot. Like, I never hear people call Hitler stupid, but everyone calls Stalin an idiot. Idiot, thug, paranoiac, I believe, are the big three there. Let's get some more shotgun ammo. There we go. Precious, precious shotgun ammo. Come back, Braglin. Come back. No! I know, Cat. I know. I'm sorry. Alright, hang on. The cat's freaking out. You're okay, you're okay. I'll let you out. I'll let you out. There. Be free. Go. Better. What is it about cats and not liking locked doors? Came right back in. It might have been a timing thing, Plutonia. When did you go to school? Because I'm talking like mid-90s. Yeah, I open the door. He immediately rushes out. Sees that I'm not going out. Immediately rushes back in now that the door is open. I've heard that for years. If you're poor, it's because you're lazy. No, the real problem, the reason I haven't studied Stalin as much as Hitler, is because of the Cold War. And that's the simplest, easiest way to answer that. It is so frustratingly difficult, or at least it was when I was still really studying and in school, to get in any kind of books, any kind of information out of the Soviet Union, out of Russia, out of Georgia, out of Kazakhstan, out of anywhere. I didn't find out that Stalin wasn't his birth name until I was in high school, to put that in perspective. Can I? Nope. Was that the, what was that called? De-Stalinification or something like that? I don't know, Luke. Like, you say he was a scientist. Was he? Like, Marcus and Birkin, I feel like get... Oh, and Alex. I feel like get... And Wesker. get more of the lion's share of the credit for that kind of stuff, don't they? I don't know. I'm actually not sure about that one. I got Lenin. I didn't learn anything about Lenin until like 10 years ago when I was just on a random history bent. Because, you know, hobby. And I was just curious. It's kind of hard to judge Spencer, actually, because we only actually see him on camera once, to my knowledge. Like, really. He gets one character scene. Everything else is just behind the scenes kind of a thing. Just, Jesus, Dakota. I don't want to get rid of anything. A healing item, ammo. 4 guns. Lockpick. Yeah, I'm locked in. I keep staring at it thinking, maybe if I rejigger this, but no, I'm just stuck. So whatever. We're just gonna live with this. And we're just gonna go. Stop wasting time debating my inventory. Can I help you? I mean, I've mentioned this before. I'll mention this again in Resident Evil 5. The actor who played Spencer directly based his portrayal off of Ian McDiarmid's portrayal of Emperor Palpatine. So, let's see. Okay, so we're in a room. What? What? You're in a room, okay, with Hitler, Stalin, and Bobby Kotick. You've got 2 bullets, okay? So I shoot Hitler and Stalin, and then I beat Bobby Kotick to death with the gun. More satisfying. Jump down. God, why didn't you... Okay, whatever. You gonna say anything, Nikolai? Or you're just gonna stand there all ominously. Is something not triggering? Hello?
I must admit, I respect your tenacity. But I'm afraid our games end here.
You think this is over?
Nikolai said, I am totally a rival. I am so awesome you don't even know. How did that do nothing? Okay, let me make this fundamentally clear. I see. I don't know the exact specifics, but I do know this was the B team, just for Oath TV. I don't know how many people crossed over. Jesus Christ! Okay, look. Stop moving. What in the crap? Stop moving! Alright, so. Whoops. Okay. I mean, that's how an audit review usually goes, President Clamp. We go a little bit more in-depth and a little bit more in detail because we're a little bit more experienced at what we're doing. So we spot more bad and good. So thoughts on Mussolini. I've only casually glanced at Mussolini's career, but it's kind of hilarious how incompetent he really was. I don't know, Luke. I'm going to just have to disagree with you on this one. I have never seen, personally, any indicator that Spencer has any intellect. Okay, so... There's a fuse. This is cool. Good morning, Bernaz. This inventory, I swear to God. You know what? There. So hold on. Undertale is 10 years old, Kraken's on. Also, shoutouts to the Undertale Theater. If you haven't seen it, maybe consider watching it. You might enjoy it. It is probably the best overall theater we put together. Wait, I see yellow. I see precious yellow. But no, for real. All the theaters are good except for the Paper Mario one. I should just delist that. But, Undertale, that was solid. Why? Okay, hang on. I'll take that as a good thing, President Clown. Why won't it let me equip the goddamn Magnum? No, that's the point of delisting. That's true. I mean, I suppose that's fair. If I unlist it, you can still watch it if you have the link. If I private it, sucks to be you, it's gone. If I delete it, it's nuked forever. That's a good point. I should delete the Yakuza 0 playthrough right now. Okay, what did that do? The shell holder, what did that do? God, I can't even see what it did because I don't have the inventory to see what it did. Okay, fine, whatever. I don't even care, I don't care. The shell holder did something. I imagine it helps us hold shells? I don't know. There's some ammo over there, but at this point, honestly, I think I'm good on ammo. Stop. 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 Look, I bothered to put all of the extra time and effort and work into the frickin' archives page just for you, Logue. You say it increased capacity to 8. I can carry 6 bullets right now. So... I don't even have a way of telling. And if I did, it's gone, so whatever. So I have 1,000 million billion healing. Might as well just use one of them. I'm just gonna dump the mag. I can't equip the mag, so it's just a waste of inventory. It's so frustrating. Here. Nope. Okay, cool. Male 45, female 32, discarded male 60, female 89. Admitted to N2, males 55 and 19, female 51. Discarded female 76. Returned female 8, uninfected. Admitted males 25, 22, 15, females 16, 21, 29. Discarded 6 male specimens, 9 female specimens. Disposal trends upwards daily. Preemptively dispose of any over 30 years of age. Nightly transfer observed by nurse. Admissions to underground facility. Temporary halted. And yeah, there's ammo everywhere. I'm just leaving on the ground. I guess I can pick up some of these now. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do something else right now because I'm just sick of this stupid thing. As much as I love the grenade launcher, we're just gonna store that for right now. Oh, yes, it's very humane. Make sure to dispose of these specimens as quickly as possible. That's all they are to us as mere specimens. Stream Whisperer. Today we are disposing of human beings as though they are mere toys. Don't you mean cogs in the machines? Or no, cogs actually have a point and purpose. They're useful. These are cheap plastic, designed to be choked on and generate a lawsuit. That's all people really are to Umbrella Corporation, don't you know? Sir, isn't Umbrella Corporation made of people? John C., if there's one thing I've told you, it's to never try to use your brain when talking about the Umbrella Corporation. Sorry, sir. Alright, we got that. Man, I love human tacos. Soylent Green tacos. I don't know who that is, but I do know that Speed Racer is an anime, I want to say. And a terrible movie. Ugh. Now, is it terrible good or terrible bad? You be the judge. I will say this, it's probably the second best thing they've ever made. And I actually mean that as an insult, if I'm being totally honest with you. Hello, Zara. Umbrella would never make it in a vampire setting. Don't be silly. Actually, have you ever noticed how almost every vampire setting has a corporation like Umbrella in it? Blade had a couple. Yes, I've seen it. I've seen it. Ultraviolet had one that I know of. Oh, God. Underworld had at least one. World of Darkness has several. Wasn't even gonna count that. That's right. It's the ultimate biogenic weapon. It'll turn vampires into humans. Actually sounds like an interesting plot. Well, you see, Ultraviolet is about... Anyways. So who or what is Royalton, Triaxia? Huh. Lol, Platonia. Yeah, so VTMB2, Masquerade 2, is funded, has been funded for so long at this point, I have legitimately lost track. That's not a joke. VTMB2 has been funded for so long that it predates our current system of keeping track of funding. My records actually, I could tell you the exact how many days back my records go, because that's when I started tracking how many days it had been since a game was on the list. And there's like 5 games on the list that have that exact number on them. VTMB2 was funded before that. Hi, Ray. I remembered correctly, right? I hope. Did I forget? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. No, you can hate me. It's okay. I deserve it. I mean, VTMB2 is pretty much the reason why, if you want to fund a game that isn't out yet, and there's any level of uncertainty, there's just kind of an automatic, this is on you. Like, I don't mean in like a legally please defend me from lawsuits thing. I have that boilerplate on the website. No, it's because I just want to make it very clear that if you fund a game that is in early access or being developed or whatever, it might not come out. Caveat emptor. Exactly. Sounds like a pretty realistic character so far, Drax. Are you sure that's in an anime? I actually looked this up for unrelated reasons recently. Did you know that, technically, Duke Nukem Forever still has the record for a game that's been longest in development? The reason I say technically, for you, those of you not aware, is because there is a game, we'll call it Game A, that was in development for years. And years and years and years and years. And then that game was effectively abandoned. And then, unrelated to that, another company bought up the rights and released another game, which they called the same thing. So there's kind of an asterisk with that one. Duke Nukem Forever, look. Oh god, I remember Q World. Game, there we go. First of all, thank you, Oculus, very much for the sub. Appreciate you. Oh yeah, I don't want to play Duke Nukem Forever. I know that we've reviewed bad games, and there's nothing wrong with reviewing a bad game, but Duke Nukem Forever is just unpleasant. It's like DMC, you know? It's just gross. Vermintide 2, Trader, Expedition 33. Thank you, Oculus, as always. I don't know, Baron. I haven't even tried. Why would you want to? Why would you try to buy Duke Nukem Forever? Yeah, it was also a bad game. But, like, again, a game being bad doesn't exactly prevent us from reviewing it. Quite the contrary, we actively go out of our way to review quite a few bad games. Wait, Dark Day, wait. The plot here is wasting time. I am going to give this at least a negative. This whole sequence is such weird padding. Oh my god. Didn't I save like after this point in time? No, apparently I didn't. Thank you, Dark Day, for the bits. And if you give me a moment, I'll jot this down towards absolutely nothing. Whenever you're done. Okay. It's funny because this game is so short. In fact, one of the most common complaints I hear about this game is it's so short. And yet here we are in a section of bona fide batting. This is just straight up batting. So, sorry. Plutonia did ask a question. Plutonia says, what is a video game remake, the existence of which you don't understand? Now, that's an interesting one, because most video game remakes I understand, whether I agree with them or not. Par exemple, the one you just mentioned. That was a move, right? I got another one for you. Resident Evil 4, which absolutely did not need a remake in any way, shape, or form. I'm just going to dump these out of my inventory. I still understand why they did it. It's actually really, really common to make a remake of the big popular game that doesn't need a remake because It's the big popular game, as opposed to trying to do a remake of a less popular game that actually needs it in order to try and then drum up sales for said, you know, side game. Why is this place falling apart?
No, wait.
Listen, Kennex Cow, this is the greatest plan. Sorry. Bull crap. Bull crap. Oh my god, game! Game! Let me use the door! Jesus, game. Game's like, no, hang on. Let me get you hit a bunch first. Come on through. Or don't. That's cool too. Well, you're done wasting my time over there. I'm gonna go grab some ammo. Listen, not having forklift certification, that's just wrong. Final Fantasy 13, Doom, Dark Ages, I think? And the nest block. You got it. Thank you, as always, Dark Day. Cat, what? What do you want? What? What do you want? I don't understand. Oh, okay. I'm not opening the door for you. Yeah. That door remains closed to you forever. You are not allowed in that room. Come on through. 2 lines, no waiting. Psycho Shock, that would have worked perfectly. He's usually not very bad. Stop it! Cat, what? Typhon would have worked, too. Alright, let's grab a healing item. Save. No. Okay. In order to explain, this is actually going to take a little bit of explanation. So forgive me. I have trouble sleeping. I have trouble getting to sleep, and I have trouble staying asleep. That's been true since I was a child. So that's just... I have various ways I've learned to live with that. But what it means is if anything interrupts my sleep, that's bad, because it wakes me up immediately, and it's really hard to get back to bed. With me? So pretty early on being here, one of the first things I did was I tried to set up a way so that the cat wouldn't be able to get into the place where I sleep. A, he would have woken me up, which is obviously unacceptable. This is ridiculous. This is almost silly. If I wasn't swimming in ammo, I'd be mad about this. But also because I'm sleeping on an inflatable mattress, which he, with his claws, would immediately destroy. So, naturally, he's not allowed in there. Cool, no problem. Recently, he started pawing at the door in the middle of the night and meowing at the door in the middle of the night, waking me up, preventing me from sleeping properly. So, I went ahead and put a bunch of stuff in front of the door so he physically can't reach the door anymore. So there's like some boxes over there now. So now he's trying to crawl up on the boxes to get to the door. And the answer is still no. No. All right. for what, Takoida? Jesus, Twitch. Okay. You can roam the entire house, except for 2 rooms. And he's just like, rah, dumb cat. Alright, so, go away. No. No. Stay. ZQL will put me to sleep and be very unpleasant, but it will put me to sleep. I try not to lean on it. In fact, I haven't taken ZQL in years at this point. I used to have to take ZQL every single night just to be able to sleep. I worked my way off of that. Melatonin doesn't do much because I already get sun. So that's whatever. Sunlight, I mean. Oh, right. I already did that. Since I'm here anyways. I hate this room. 2 padding zombies. Let's call them what they are. Plus all this nonsense. It's just an irritating room. This is funny. We just had, like, the best encounter of the entire game. And then we have this room, like, right after it. Literally, this is the next sequence. Is just going through this. I was about to help you out on that, cat, but now you're probably not even going to try, because now you're all scared of it. Oh. Very stupid cat. Here, try this. Try this. Okay, you don't have to. I don't care. I don't care. You know, I could see that. Disposable. Because, yeah, this feels like a weird room. You're wondering what just happened. It's actually going to take a weird bit of explanation. So I have a carrying case for my Switch 2. The thing is, it smells like weird. So this is not the first time I've gotten a thing which has plastic and rubber in it, which smells like weird. So what I usually do is I open it up and I put it right in front of the fan so that it can stop smelling like weird. Stop me if I'm going too much here. So, his scratching post is right there, right in front of the fan, coincidentally. So I had it on top of that scratching post. He just tried to jump onto the case on top of the scratching post, thinking it was a place he could sit on. He was mistaken. Ow. Explore dings are best dings, Magister. An herb. Cool. No. I mean, honestly, I actually have put several things up by a window specifically so that he can get up and look out the window, because I know he likes to do that. It's not my fault, he's a dumbass. And yes, I realize you're making a Guild Wars 2 reference. It's really frustrating how far out of my way I've gone to try and make this cat happy. He just does not seem to give a crap. See, what I should do is I should just put him on drugs all the time. Just here's some catnip. 24/7. Apparently, Chocolate Rob. Silly me. Game. Okay, fine. Yep, it's time to drug the cat. You've heard of Eek the Cat? This is Drug the Cat. Every race except Pandaren has a heritage quest at this point, Mook, if that makes you feel better. All you have to do is be above level 50. Plus. I have no idea how a race change works with regards to a heritage quest. Oh yeah, they all scale. There's some pretty cool stuff in them. They vary in quality, but I'm pretty sure every heritage quest got at least one positive. I don't remember which one scored overall best. I know Draenei was up there. I know Blood Elf was pretty good. I know Orc was really good. It's some of the most recent ones. I remember that. So whichever the most recent ones were. Troll was good, too. Honestly, the least good one, I believe, was Tauren. Still good. Just least good. I don't understand the questions are. So I'm going to go with umpteen down. Room for this stupid thing now? I do! Holy crap. Oh. Allows faster reload speed. That's what it does. It doesn't change our clip size at all. Still useful. It's nice to actually know what the damn thing does now. Dude, you want to hear something that makes me sad as Mirror Star? My favorite heritage armor, by a decent margin, is gnome. I'm never gonna play a gnome. Like, I'm done. We're good. That's like, damn. Oh, let's find out sometime. Whoop. Examine. Ah, increases reload speed. You are absolutely correct. Alright, what am I missing? I love how this is all like one room, so I'm just missing an item somewhere in this room. And that makes sense. I am missing a quest item in this room. I have no idea where. I went over there. I went up there. I went back there. I think I did. Hang on. I feel like I did. God, I'm just second guessing myself now. Yeah, I know, right off the deep end. Like, this is silly. Granted, I did die earlier, and that's kind of on me. And it's kind of on the game. So I'm a little turned around now of what I have and haven't done already. But for the love of God, why am I not done with this already? We have spent longer here than in the hospital. Think about that for a second. Okay, is there anything in here? Anything at all? No, not you, Kat. You're not in the hospital. Yeah, remember, the actual length of a game does not matter. Yeah, we got this fuse. Yep, we did. And we got everything in here. So, how'd you like that, Linerith? Now here's the good news. The MSQ barely touches on Zone 3. If you actually were going to do any of the other stuff in there, like Chak, or, you know, actually 100%ing the zone, it gets so much worse. It's so much worse than Earth. Oh my god. This way, this way, this way. Okay. This is what I was missing, because we did this the previous time and then we died. Hello, cat. Yeah, she's talking about the Tangled Depths. I'll just call it what it is.
Alright, here goes.
I'm not gonna say it's the worst zone of the game. Alright, let's go and store that. Pull out that. Buy these. Use these. Save, so I never have to do this again. I'd have to check the document later to see what I actually scored the worst. Part of the problem, too, is we were specifically scoring from a perspective of just MSQ. Weirdly enough, itemization has actually been pretty solid. I gave that a plus last time, too, so that's no surprise. No, you don't. Yeah, for MSQ purposes, the human zones are the worst. If you're just thinking about MSQ. I need to dump this stupid magnum that I can't equip. God, that pisses me off. Here, we're gonna just use the magnum until it runs out of ammo. Just to have some use out of this stupid thing. Hang on, I gotta pretend I'm Nikolai.
He got away. is
I'm
he doing?
evil. And looking out a window evilly. Yes. 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 Evil. Okay. Hey, an extended barrel for the gun I can't use. Nicholas, I'm like Nemesis, but better in every way. So evil. Yes. No, I can't shortcut it. You'll notice it's not over here. And I can't shortcut it. Now, I could manually, every time I want to switch to it, pull up my inventory, click it, and hit equip. But I'm not putting up with that. That's stupid. Could pull these out, actually. Infiltrated Raccoon City. Disturbances are sporadic. Commencing mission. 1930. On the 26th of September, observed 5 RPD officers engage a pack of 20 strong. Officers annihilated in 20 minutes. 927. Test run at university. Diverted pack, including canines, to campus. 64% infection and conversion in 2 hours. No survivors. 2300. Successful rendezvous with MV platoon. Will make first attempt at dawn. 928. 4:30 a.m. Diverted pack towards command post. Result, night skirmish in confined area with large number of combatants. Video attached. 800 hours. End of skirmish. 7 survivors. If you know how, by all means, tell me how to do it. Inform me how to do it, and I will listen, because I am extremely stupid, as we've discussed. 1800 hours. Unknown bioweapon deployed at point D18. Tracking it per orders. Appears to be on the hunt. 2000 hours. Got eyes on 2 stars. Male infected and female. Bioweapon pursuing female. 100 hours. 929. Female, Jill Valentine, made contact with MV platoon. Bioweapons appearance and behavior are consistent with Project N. Investigating. 400 hours. Observed bioweapon wielding conventional weapons. It seems to be strongly fixated on terminating JV and knows the city layout. Evidence it can be imprinted. 700 hours. Metamorphosis in the bioweapon triggered by hostile encounter with JV. Video attached. JV has been infected and is non-responsive. Collected samples as per orders. 9:30. 30 minutes past midnight. Over 17 hours have elapsed since JV's exposure to virus. Conversion has been slow, suggesting she may be resistant. 400 hours. Vaccine recovered and administered to JV by CO, a soldier in MV platoon. JV expected to be fit for combat approximately 20 hours post-exposure. Seems clear the bioweapon is Project N. Contact with JV causes it to change and evolve. Will induce further encounters to obtain more precise data.
Tyrell.
And he's dead.
I got through. They're willing to negotiate. They'll call off the strike if, and this is one big-ass if, we can deliver the vaccine to them before they launch.
How long do we have?
Hours, maybe.
Then let's not waste one more second.
This way.
Wait. I never want to do that again. Yeah, launch is happening anyways. We know. Come on. Even Carlos knew that. If you remember, Carlos specifically asked him to stall for time. Not, succeed. So, to talk this out, how would you assume you would hotkey something to a specific shortcut? Now, my assumption is you mouse over it and you hit the button in question you want to put it towards. In this case, 1. But as you can see, absolutely nothing is happening. I have tried dragging it over, which does nothing. I've tried right-clicking, which does nothing. I've tried equipping, which does nothing. However, there's a shortcut option, which puts it right there. So apparently I am, in fact, a moron, and I will have to not give that a negative. That is still a very strange way to do that.
We'll find the vaccine up ahead.
Game. Game.
Sure you don't need to stop?
Stop and do what? I got your back.
All right, let's get this done.
Scroll wheel didn't work either. That was actually the second thing I tried, because there's a little thing, which is a scroll wheel indicator by it.
Tyrell!
Stars?
Now! Keep going. We're almost there.
We're just under the hospital, Bernest. So anyways, Tyrell's dead. Sorry, Tyrell. That sucks. Tyrell was cool. I even gave him a positive last time. Doors. So here we go. Underground lab, final level. Attention, Nest 2. There you go, we're in Nest 2, Bernaz. The objectives of the T-Virus Research Facility differ from the Umbrella's main Nest facility. Here we focus on real-world use cases which arise as new bioweapons are created and introduced, such as the need for T-Virus vaccines and new weaponry capable of suppressing bioweapons. Some aspects of our work here can be dangerous, so it is imperative all employees adhere to workplace regulations without fail. In particular, unauthorized entry by unapproved visitors or removal of work-related data or materials will be met with severe disciplinary measures. It is a great honor to be part of the finest research organization in the world. Keep this in mind and stick to the rules as we forge new and revolutionary technologies. Are we good? Oh, hey, I could finally get rid of that. Let's pull these out. Could have been worse. They could have called it Nest 3. Just skip 2. Like a dick. The pay was generous. The benefits were good. Most importantly, they promised me I'd be contributing to state-of-the-art medical tech research. For a university teacher stuck working in nowhere America, it was a golden opportunity, like winning the lottery. So I went for it. I made the pitch to my family. We agreed to move to Raccoon City. Well, hindsight is 20/20, because this lab is a den of monsters who conduct cruel and barbaric experiments for the sole purpose of taking human life in the most sickening way possible. It's messed up. The world needs to know, but every time I work up the courage to blow the whistle, I think of Penny and Casey, and I immediately check it out. Umbrella owns this town. There's this guy they caught trying to smuggle out company secrets. They essentially fed him to one of the betas. Fed him. I saw the whole thing. I got my wife and daughter into this. I just need to do my job, do as I'm told, for their sake. Let this be a testament that I do have a conscience and that I've learned my lesson. Have you? Not sure I agree with that sentence, sir. I mean, you're dead. So I suppose lesson learned. I mean, fair, Loke. Yeah, this is a real-life applicable skill. If you ever get a job offer that's too good to be true, it is. I think I've told this story before. I actually learned that lesson a long time ago. The gentleman took a very risky, high-paying job, basically ended his career, and I never really found out what happened with him long term. Like, he left the country for that job.
Synthesis? I have to make it myself? Alright, gotta figure this out.
Override key successfully generated.
What have we here?
Override key removed.
It's called a USB. It's this brand new thing. Cool. To most efficiently synthesize a vaccine, both an antigen and an adjuvant are required. The antigen produces immune response, while the adjuvant increases the effects of such responses, leading to increased antibody production. By combining samples of these two, you can have a potent vaccine base. By pressing the base with our proprietary equipment, a larger batch of vaccine can be created with astonishing ease. What's more, my latest antigen and adjuvant samples yield unprecedented rates of antibody production, producing more than 1,000 times the yield of traditional materials. This not only makes it an effective vaccine, but also a potential way to eliminate existing infections. Man, isn't it great how we're going to save Raccoon City and they're not going to nuke this place? I'm sorry, does anyone for even a second believe that? Even just 1 second.
Override complete.
So there's Mr. X's, I think. And white zombies. 3 white zombies. Stop lumbering about so much. God. Freaking white zombies, I swear. Cargo. Nemesis. Shipping route. I don't know where CDG is to... Where's CDG? What airport code is CDG? Because I know JFK, that's New York. To RC, Raccoon City. Anyway, shipment type 1, class 1 hazardous materials. All transit within the United States is to be made via helicopter. Take extreme care during payoff and landing, as shock to the parcel may potentially lead to self-activation. We here at the European branch are excited to hear your thoughts and evaluation of this newest prototype and are pleased to offer this specimen for your testing. It's been through numerous trials and possesses incredible destructive power, so please exercise extreme caution when using it. Lead developer, Dr. Herman Frankel. Oh my god, there's another one. Yep, I needed an adamantium bullet. Well, I'm sure they made plenty of Nemesis. The question is, how many of them did they successfully make? If that makes any sense. Ah, so France. I'm not sure where Charles de Gaulle Airport is. Exactly. Yes? Hello, cat.
Insufficient power. Please activate auxiliary power.
Okay, there you go. Paris, France is where they shipped out Nemesis. This is an interesting tutorial, I just realized. So when I say successful, yeah, is kind of what I mean. Even with the same batch, we see how they turn out a little bit differently each time. I was actually looking for alternate outfits. I couldn't see how to swap in mid-game. I think you have to swap out of the menu.
Jesus. Is this where they're made?
By out of the menu, I mean, you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm really curious what they're going to do with 9. There's several directions they could take that, and honestly, most of them are bad. So we'll see. Do we have a release window for Requiem yet? 9.
Out of the way!
It's actually sooner than I thought. Okay, I don't have time for you. Piss off. August. We'll be seeing more of those soon. Hopefully today. Well, now we have acid rounds. For the first time in this game. Do you mind? Oh yeah, by the way, I'm going to be closing the guessing game pretty soon, because we're in the last level. So, you know. Senior Fellow Dr. Frankel, please allow me to send my heartfelt congratulations to you and your colleagues at Umbrella Europe for completing Nemesis, a truly remarkable achievement in the field of bioweapons research, introducing a parasitic organism into a tyrant's brain to gain external control of it. How can I not marvel at such a wild idea? However, from a medical perspective, I must emphatically state my disapproval of this shift away from established Umbrella policy. By turning to the use of parasites, you are setting a dangerous precedence. Viruses can be kept in check. Citation needed. I believe an effective vaccine can be developed for any virus on Earth, with abundant funding and a bounty of samples, of course. Can you say the same for parasites, however? Doctors have tried in vain to develop a vaccine for malaria. Parasites like Plasmodium are far more genetically complex than the T-virus, and I think they will submit to control is utter folly. Perhaps in your country, consumers are willing to buy automobiles with no brakes, but here in America, we know better. If there's one thing Americans know, it's car manufacturing. Then again, I do recall you have a degree in economics, so note you've already devised a brilliant marketing strategy to win over the naysayers. I look forward to your talk at the forum in Berlin next month. In the meantime, I'll be exploring medical solutions to this hubristic problem you've foisted onto us. Sincerely, Nathaniel Bard.
So it's called the Nemesis.
You know, I was going to say I don't like Bard, but he's a Mega Man fan. But he's the fan of the wrong Mega Man.
An adjuvant sample. These are combined with antigens to increase immune system response.
Thanks for that PSA, Jill. I mean, again, once they introduced Plagas, and I'm pretty sure that carried forward into 5 as well, And they start talking about the progenitor virus, which is kind of the cause of all of this. Yeah, there's plenty of possibility for bringing a Nemesis back. Or something like Nemesis. Oh. Hmm. Do I have... I do. Fine. I mean, in this job, I guess she kind of has to be. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even see the question, Linnerth. If a nuke doesn't help, then like, at that point, alright, we're done. We're done. Also, magic science, we're walking. I hope none of these come alive in an auspicious moment to force me to shoot them at point blank with the grenade rounds I already had ready to go for that. Are you kidding me? Oh, you're kidding me with this. Shoot! Are you joking with this? Listen, if Resident Evil ever starts employing actual science, we're in trouble. Now, I'll tell you exactly why a nuke helps, Linnerth. It's because a nuke is a big, bad explosion that's just gonna etch-a-sketch the situation. Don't think about it. Don't question it. We're done here. That's exactly why they went with that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go release some tyrants into the wild. Explosive rounds while we're here. Explosions are cool. And yeah, the radiation will microwave the hell out of everything. Maybe microwave's the wrong word, but hook, bake, I don't know. It's fine. Don't worry about it, Leonard. You're thinking too hard. Quit it. Quit it. You're making the critical sin of thinking about the science in a Resident Evil game. Listen, I could inject you with a couple of cells that will make you double your mass inside of seconds. Come on. And I know that's always the low-hanging fruit I go to, but there's a reason for that. Dr. Emerson, I would like to formally request the weaponry normally reserved for the bioweapon synthesis team be made available for any employee interfacing with the admission and dismissal of test subjects. These test subjects do not present the same levels of danger as our bioweapon products, but I believe that this weaponry authorization is advisable as outlined below. Recently, some test subjects have developed a new mutation granting them very high regrowth abilities. Pale heads is apparently what they're called. They have been appearing with regularity, but the specific cause has not yet been determined. The astonishing rate at which these pale heads regenerate makes it difficult to deliver a lethal blow with standard weaponry. We need high-powered weaponry, blah, blah, blah. Release the Magnum. Figure that out. Thanks, game. You think I didn't tell you were a zombie? Come on. I'm career zombie at this point. Jill Valentine, professional zombie hunter. Which, as I say that out loud, I guess that's not really a joke, is it? Okay. What are these ghost survivors of which you speak, Scumlord? Do those exist? Are those a thing?
An antigen sample. I'll definitely. This for the vaccine.
You know, fair, Centaur. Yeah, as we actually commented on that recently. Alright, so you know a nuke's coming. What do? The answer? Drive as hard as you can towards the epicenter. Ah, so those... No is the answer to your question. They weren't funded, they weren't played. I have actually never played them off camera. It's okay. We have plot armor, Plutonium, so no worries on that front. I'm really low on mag ammo. Do I have any mag ammo in here? Whatever. I do like the slow escalation of the song of the final dungeon. Again, back in RE2R, and frankly RE1R, the final zones didn't have music because looming, dread, etc. Here, the much more actiony game, everything's kind of getting louder and more intense the more items we get in order to make our antigen in order to get out of here, leading up to the final boss. I'm actually with it. I am not with that. Oh, this is right, this is right. Stop questioning yourself. Well, yeah, make sure you get those guesses in. We're going to chop that off pretty soon.
Unauthorized materials detected.
Either I've got this wrong or I'm missing a step.
Unauthorized materials detected.
Well, clearly, combine them. Oh my god, that really was the answer. That was actually the answer. I was joking.
Identifying vaccine.
Yes.
Synthesis complete. Please remove the vaccine canister.
Ooh, it's pretty. Bubblegum flavored. Yeah, let's shove a knife directly towards our throat here. So, yeah, I'm out. Peace. Jill Valentine. Professional superhuman. You can tell because her larynx still functions. Okay, enough with the tentacle thing. Jesus, Nemesis. Learn another shtick. Oh, that's funny, Twister. Sorry, I should laugh, but... Well, I guess Nemesis is dead now. Anyways, here's a suspicious recovery spot. With lots of ammo. Very suspicious ammo. Okay. Let's go ahead and just store the Magnum right now. Oh, I'm chopping up the guessing game now, if you haven't gotten your guesses in. I'll give you like 20 more seconds. I'll give you until I've sorted my inventory. I mean, I guess, sure. I mean, we used it earlier and it was junk. It's a pistol with burst fire. I don't think so, Platonia. I'm not even necessarily sure that's a bad thing. It's just always pretty clear that, hey, boss coming. Even if it's more diegetic, it's usually, hey, boss coming. Let's store that really quick. Pull these out. Find those, put those up there. That looks good. Double checking. Okay. Gotta get our big save. Less saves than last time. Yay. I'm pretty sure there's like another save after this, but still, that's still less saves than last time. In fact, yeah, look. 38 is nest 2, escape the facility. 35 is get the vaccine, which is where we're at. So, yay! Okay. Chopping off the guessing. I know it still says 4, shush. There, now it says 3, just to make you feel better. Okay. Jot down a couple of notes while we're here. Oh, I'm great at them. Yeah, I do them. Okay. That's updated. Let's do this.
What in God's name is this place?
It's the final boss room, obviously. And who's the final boss? That's right, it's Nikolai! That would be funny, actually. Like, I would legitimately find that funny. I give you like 5 minutes, Skullgrim.
Oh, what do we have here?
Nikolai, don't! The city needs that vaccine!
More than I do. I don't think the wisdom I've been trying to impart on you is getting through. Now I know you can't put a price on life. But I'm in this business to get paid. So let's make a deal. You go down there, battle the Nemesis, and I'll record it all and sell the combat dog. Put on a good show, and maybe I don't need the vaccine. Agreed? Good.
Even back in 1998, people were selling your data. That was not a correct dodge, clearly. I can't even see what's happening now. I think I'm dead. It's hard to tell. Nope, I didn't actually die from whatever just happened. What are you, a Dark Souls boss? Hang on. Hang on. And there's this attack again. Yeah, this is what we just survived last time. And this time. I actually thought it was game over the first time. Oh, here we are. Oh, come on, game.
Jill, is that you?
Carlos?
You're okay. Let me spot for you.
Good idea.
Oh. That's irritating. What?
He's hiding behind tank gate.
Okay. Sure. You heard the man. Now listen, he's got a spot for us. It would work if this was like a sniper combat or something, but you know, whatever. Really? Dude. Time and place. might have to go ammo hunting. I guess we'll heal.
Here comes some more! On your left!
That's the full circle. How did that go through him? For real. By the way, there's a zombie about to bite you, Jill. What?
Got some more incoming! Number 4! And back time! Jill! Here comes a crane. Use it to climb up.
Come on. Come on.
Jill, get back! Now get on! I'm gonna melt this fucker into mush.
Don't ask why Umbrella has a giant pit where you can flood it with acid. Don't ask questions.
Nikolai, where did you go?
Nikolai is absolutely convinced he's the final boss of this game.
I have to get that vaccine back.
It's really quite cute. Project title: Ferromagnetic Infantry Use Next Generation Railgun. Finger. Chief Developer, Nest 2 Lead Researcher Cornell Garner. Assisting Developer, United States Army. 60mm rounds, 6,000 meters per second muzzle velocity. Project objective: suppression of new bioweapons in case of outbreak. Additional notes: extreme firepower provides secondary benefit of completely obliterating the target, leaving no trace behind. User feedback: this thing is totally rad. Tyrant out of line? Just give him the finger and problem solved. Packs the firepower we need. Could even be better if we had a way to control the output. Mobility may prove to be problematic in the field. Perhaps its platform could be refined? It requires multiple power sources. May be difficult to secure in practice. Could you consolidate to a single source? Also, what was your guess going to be, Coleman? I can go ahead and add it really quick. Okay, so let's pull out some healing items. No reason. 51, 51. Alright, since it has ammo at all, I think that's it. That's, yeah, we're dry. That's everything. In fact, oh, hang on. Hang on. There. Reload. Reload. We have nothing. Alright. Final save. 29 saves. We are out of absolutely everything. Except for an explosive A, a lockpick, a survival knight, and the magnum. That's it. We're done. So, actual final boss arena.
It's done. Give me the vaccine, you greedy son of a bitch.
No. You print money. I like that. We shall make ours an ongoing arrangement. Now drop the gun!
Gross.
Have you ever seen anything so incredible?
Not the word I'd use.
This would be worth millions. But, you know how it is. City's about to explode, and you can't put a price on life. Good luck!
Nikolai!
Jill!
Go after Nikolai! He's got the vaccine!
What about you?
We're running out of time. I've got this.
I know you do.
Look, just so you know, this is the last fucking time.
I mean, she's right.
This isn't gonna work. Now we're talking.
I'll take this. This is so stupid, and I love it. Cracks the ground where we fire it.
Cooldown in progress. Please react to power sources.
Not even remotely physically possible. Fun fact, I once made a remix of this song. Not this version, obviously, the original. Didn't know it was from Resident Evil 3, I just heard a cool song. I was like, oh, I should mix that. Damn it, it takes so... And we're dead! Wow! It takes so long to let go of the thing. Wow. Okay.
Opening compartment.
Now we're talking.
This is so stupid. It's still stupid. But this is what Resident Evil should be. That's one of the things I like about Resident Evil 4. That's not polemic at all, Loke. Itch.io is bowing to the whims of actual fascists. Screw them. And screw the people who are pushing it. Screw Visa, screw MasterCard, and screw the people who are pushing it. Whose names I don't remember and don't care to repeat. Fuck them. Moving on. Alright, let's try to do some damage as we're here.
How about some more?
Ooh, he hurts. Let's go ahead and pop a heal here. Now, Steam's in a weirder place. That actually gets into some nuance. But the real problem is Visa and MasterCard, who can go directly to hell.
Go ahead! I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
love just the giant bulbs of cancerous mass on this thing. Which makes sense. I mean, this is barely a thing at this point. No, Loke.
One power source remaining.
Oh, I don't want to get into it, Linnarith. I don't want to get into it, Kid Fan. No, no, not now. Time and place, time and place.
All power sources activated. Powering
You think
up.
I don't know how to fuck you up?
I would agree, Loke, yes. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to be awesome for 5 seconds.
Come on! Next time, take the fucking hit!
I don't know, we probably got as big of a gun as we're getting.
Good riddance.
Okay. Negative to gameplay, obviously. Oh, I wanted to go that way. And then we have Nemesis round 18.
Can't let Nikolai get away with that vaccine. I hope Carlos managed to stop him.
Carlos is dead, of course. Nikolai's dead. Everyone's dead except for the main characters. Why is the base blowing up? Did we hit the reactor? With the frickin' gauze rifle?
Oh no.
We're not going to stop. Promised you this, didn't I?
No! Do you have any idea what you've just done?
No, don't care. My client ordered me to reduce Umbrella to rubber.
10 minutes until missile
Ah.
impact.
The missile has launched. And that is my cue. Goodbye, Miss Valentine. Shame you didn't listen to me when you had the chance.
Thanks, Carlos. Jill. Oh, right.
Shoot him!
I can't! I'll hit you!
You're an idiot.
You have to! There's no other way.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna show something off, because if you do nothing, I think this is it.
Take the shot!
She won't do it. Doesn't have it in her.
I think? Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, alright, whatever.
Carlos!
I hit him in the head, game.
Hey, I told you I couldn't leave you in a Carlos's world. That would just be too cruel.
Nikolai's still alive, guys. Guys.
What about him?
Why'd you do it?
There's a price tag for everything. Even letting the world burn.
Who are you working for?
I'll tell you. If you get me out of here. I'll pay you whatever you want.
I want my vaccine.
You're a fool! If I die, you'll never find out the truth.
I don't mind a little detective work.
So about the EMP that a nuke sets off.
You all right?
There it is.
Yeah, we're not far enough out. Yeah, we're dead. I was gonna say, we get the EMP, we get the heat wave. I forget what it's actually called. We'd probably get microwaved on top of that, unless that's part of that. We definitely get irradiated. Oh yeah, and then there's the actual shockwave, just the straight kinetic damage. So, sorry, so yeah, kinetic, microwave, EMP, and radiation. We're dead.
I felt empty and cold as the heat from the blast washed over us. All this death wasn't caused by a monster-making virus. It was greed. Human greed. I decided then and there, the ashes of Raccoon City would be Umbrella's ashes too. I would end them, once and for all.
Jill Valentine. Super cop. Anyways, as usual, and I'm sorry, this is the norm. Most of these endings are not very good. I have yet to see an ending in a Resident Evil game I actually like. Counting 4, by the way. The original 4, obviously. I'm not going to ding it for the magic nuke, which is whatever. Like I said, I'm not going to ding her for using the frickin' God's rifle with her bare hands. I'm not going to ding it for the nuke. Now, last time we spent 50 minutes on the audit. Let's try to speed that up, shall we? So, no questions. No off topic. Because, holy crap, 50 minutes. Yes, act. Hey, Baronessa. Hey, Dragon Player. I'm not a big fan of pizza. Sure, Czar. I'm not going to answer you, though. Let's see. Ask me on Discord. For real. Ask me on Discord. Babylon 5 is a decent show. You should watch it. Yes, I've actually been debating this. We gave this negative last time. Actually, I read every Discord mission. I'm a mod. I'm an administrator on that, and I take my job seriously. So yes, I read every message on my Discord. All 3 Discords I'm a part of. I'm a mod in all 3, obviously. I mean, I don't comment on a lot of them because I don't have anything to say on the anime thing. Just on the servers are. I have 2 separate channels dedicated towards asking me questions. I usually don't comment on pet pictures either. I did Pillars of Snow. It looked hysterical. And very cute. No, but in Falkenstein. It's the rewrite Discord, is Maristar. It's been kind of dead lately because I sort of gave up on that, but I'm going to restart the rewrite at some point. I am. Just not right now. Yeah, I've got the move, I've got the cat. Other financial woes. I may end up start paying rent soon, which is going to be another financial burden I wasn't prepared for, while also paying rent on the storage for all our stuff, which is still in the pods. The FF14 Discord is basically the WoW Discord. Hey, girl. To be continued. In something. Rank garbage. You suck. Stop even playing our game, you waste of flesh. You should stop playing video games in general. Hello, cat. You have time to play Code Veronica, which I think I don't own. Flashbacks. Flashbacks. Sorry, I'm sorry. Doors. This is one nemesis. He was our nemesis, but doors were his nemesis. Sticker star. Mars. Only British people are going to get that because they don't have Mars bars anywhere else. For some reason. They have an achievement shop? Where's the achievement shop? Where's the achievement shop? I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, here's our costumes. Hot dogger. There's the sound. There's the write-in. Oh, there's our infinite handguns. Oh, those cost a lot. Oh my god, that costs so many achievement points. Holy crap. Excuse me, apparently Mars is in Europe, not just in Britain. It is barely here in the States. You can usually find it in the British Isle. No, not the British Isles. There's usually one tiny section of a grocery store, and that's the British stuff. That's where you find the really good curries. Not joking. I mean, on the one hand, I get what they're going for on this, but on the other hand, this is not my preference. So, no pluses, no minuses, it's just there. There's no French aisle. I was gonna say that. Yeah, there's usually like a Mexican aisle, which is ridiculous for various reasons I'm not going to get into. And when I say aisle, it's like a tiny section. It's like the international aisle, right? There's like Mexican, and then there's British, and if you're lucky, there might be something else. Usually Asian. Yes, Asian. Just lumping it all together there. Just go away, YouTube ads. Jesus.
All right, looks like we're ready to go with Resident Evil 3. Let's have a big round of applause for Wolf DNC.
Oh, hey.
Hello. My name is Wolf DNC, and this is Resident Evil 3. Back in my couches. Just introduce yourselves.
Bakba Soup, a fellow RE runner. I'm Dudley. I'm an Overwatch speedrunner.
And I'm Kimmy. I'm Kimmy DB. I'm a streamer and a future RE3 speedrunner.
There we go.
Ah, yes.
So September 28th, guys. Let's go. We can start the timer now.
Here we go.
Here we go, boys.
RE3. Very scary run.
Yeah, so we're gonna be running, it's called All Bosses. So I'm gonna have to kill every single nemesis, the worm, Nikolai's helicopter, and everything.
Nikolai's helicopter.
Here we go.
You're on Crack Van Falkenstein. This looks exactly like the game I just played.
Warwick base is killed.
I think we have seen this cutscene over 10,000 times. Well, if you add us all together, but... Yes.
So what happens if I get stuck in the basement? Do I get out?
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Gentleman's reset.
All right, everybody quiet. Here it comes.
September 28th, daylight.
Oh! Yeah, check the clock. Oh!
Check the clock.
Somehow, I'm still alive.
First things first. In this route, I'm gonna be grabbing a lot of powders. So I'm gonna need to combine them to kill every single nemesis. So we're gonna grab an A and a B powder here really quick. Something to be noted, every single time I grab an item, I have something, what is it called?
There is no such section, Magistrate. It's not here.
Oh, yeah, it's the DIC strat. That means delay input cancel. Every time you're presented with a yes or no option, if you try to press confirm it, there's a delay on it. But if you press left and right, really fast, you could bind it on the same key so it does it on the same frame. You could press it instantly.
Yeah, it's one of the hardest parts of the run. It saves, what, I think like 23 seconds or something over the course
it's
of the run.
quite significant.
Yeah, it only saves like a few frames, but you know, those frames add up.
Yeah,
They do.
add up
And
little by
it's
little.
really hard to do full optimization.
Okay, here we go. The basement. Everybody's
Yeah.
report. We got a slow entry. Oh no.
This is the worst part of the game. This part has been reset millions of times.
No dodge. All right, we got this.
Oh.
Out. Be cool. Don't do this.
Oh no. We get
the stream snipers.
Oh no.
They're stream sniping.
No.
The basement, everyone. Oh.
Oh, all right.
Nice.
We don't usually.
It has to be done.
Nobody
It has
saw
to be
that.
done. The basement.
Yeah, nobody saw that.
We don't usually grab that, but
We're out.
marathon strats.
I didn't die. I'm doing good so far.
Oh God. Let's get the audio for me so loud. Or it's just something.
So we're gonna be meeting here. What's his name? Brad, I believe.
Brad.
Yeah. This is a specific line. Clean. Let's go.
Remember Brad in RE1?
Yeah, the same guy. The guy that runs away with a helicopter, comes back at the end. Yep, this guy.
He saw what was going on in the mansion. He's like, all right, I'm gonna head out.
So you don't grab the pistol ammo here anymore?
No, not anymore. That's another route.
Okay.
For Nemesis %, we do grab that pistol ammo there, but...
Yeah, see, I'm used to Nemesis %. I haven't ran all bosses before, but they're very similar. It's just when
that's what I usually call this Nemesis 2.0, because it just is the same, but it includes a few more fights.
Yeah.
All right. That was decent. We're about to fight the first enemy. Let me go here really quick. So here I'm gonna have to drop the lighter. because I need that inventory slot. More powders again.
Inventory is very, very tight in this category.
Yes, there's a lot of items to grab.
You have to be careful not to mess up the powder mixing.
Yeah.
Yes.
If I mess it up,
completely over.
it's completely over. I gotta like that's what I'm doing. My menus like really slow. All right, here we go.
Nemi 1, here we go.
Nemi 1. A little strat for this is 2 steps back and to the left.
I think there's a strat here where you're gonna get him stuck on the corner here. You're gonna see him doing, and Wolf's gonna pop into the menu here and there just to reset Nemesis's AI.
So
he didn't
1,
get stuck
2,
there.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah, so now that he's stuck, if he
menu?
just opens up his menu from what, like 5?
Yeah,
every 5 to 6
to 7,
shots?
Yeah.
He'll just stay there the whole time.
Menu.
It is a bit tougher than it looks. I mean, it looks simple, but it's not.
I think it was Julian that found that strat, right?
Yes, Julian and Rebecca. So the first cycle he
Look at
drops
quick shooting.
400 HP. Oh, okay, be cool.
The
be cool.
disrespect.
Oh,
Okay, be cool.
The massive disrespect.
This should be it. Come on, baby, come on. Let's
There
go.
we go. Nice. Decent fight.
It's okay. So, on harder
Oh my
difficulties.
gosh, I can hear. The audio has been activated.
Oh, now I can hear really
Yes,
well.
finally. I could hardly hear you earlier, but
Okay.
Yeah, we downed Nemesis and we looted his body.
Okay, first RNG puzzle here.
oh,
Nope.
oh,
Nope.
okay. F9.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a
Oh, fourth
resurrected.
try.
Yeah, there's
Oh my.
there's four possible combinations, and he got
The worst one.
I got the worst one. Oh,
What was it?
Barbie.
What was
Nice
the
Barbie.
actual one?
Nice Barbie. No grab.
I didn't even see.
So my HP is at 120 right now. If I drop under 100, I'll be going caution status, which makes me run slower. So I gotta keep my character on fine the whole time.
What happens when you drop under 40?
Very danger. We got it fast. What are we gonna get here? Oh! Can I get a Tillamouse reset?
Oh
We get
boy.
one reset, right?
All right, so we're gonna have to grab the
Dude.
Magnum. We're gonna grab the pistol.
Usually if you're grinding out optimized runs for a record or a PB, if you see the Magnum,
Yeah.
just reset.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a goner. All right, we can do this now. So it's one shot, and then full Magnums. It's gonna be rough. All right, this goes one cycle.
Look at this guy. Like it's nothing.
It's cool, be cool,
I
be
feel
cool.
like he wants something.
Oh, very danger.
I can't watch this.
Yeah, this is a brutal category, if anyone doesn't know. It's not very safe. The old Magnum. You should see that if you get grenade launcher. It's so free with grenade launcher. And then Magnum, you know.
All right, we're leaving. I'm 135 HP, we're leaving.
Magnum is oof.
Yeah.
That was rough, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit scared there.
Oh man.
All right, so we out of here. We grab the blue gem, and probably gonna grab the green herb. Just in case.
Whoa.
So usually
Listen.
Nah, just kidding. Like I said, this is a brutal category. This is like one of the hardest Resident Evil categories to run
Yes.
in the franchise.
Yeah.
And then there are like, what, 23, 24 Resident Evil games, and this is among the hardest.
Usually in any percent, you have to worry about the basement and then the locker code and then getting the grenade launcher. But when you run Nemesis percent, you got to worry about a good first fight too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, every single fight has huge RNG on how he behaves, so I gotta be
I
really.
don't know, I've played Earthbound. I know how much Bottle Rocket's gonna
The
hurt.
cool thing about all bosses or Nemesis percent, we get to use the Eagle 6.0, which is really broken early game.
Yes.
Dude, I'm loving this.
Yeah.
Sitting back watching
Yeah,
someone run
watching
this.
is
Oh
much
my
better.
God.
Yeah.
This is way better than playing. Holy moly.
If you're running the game,
Makes me feel better back. Thank you.
If you're running the game, you're having the worst time resetting. But if you're in the chat, you see the Magnum, go again.
It's actually so funny watching this because like we always preach, it's so crappy to play, but watching it and like we're runners watching, and it's fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
your shoes.
Yeah. Viewers usually hope you get the Magnum.
Yeah, they love it.
Because they love to troll you.
Let's dodge this real quick. Oh, that's 10 damage.
That's Stream Sniper.
That's the manip. Yeah.
This is only a line, so we go left to right, left, clean.
Okay, forgive me. I need to wipe my nose. I have a bit of a cold.
All right, so upcoming Nemi 3. This is a specific setup that I invented myself for this. So let's see. We're gonna have to wait. I can't pick anything here.
Don't pick it. Don't touch the button.
So we're gonna J-bait that punch, get really close, and dodge the grab. And we're gonna have like a double.
Come on, Carlos.
Yeah, this first time.
Hopefully Carlos is nice.
Come on, Carlos.
Let's see. Let's go. One. Get close.
Oh,
he gets stuck.
Look at him go.
Let's go, baby.
Poor Nemi.
Yeah.
Dude, this fight just isn't fair at all. Just stuck
Is
in
that Carlos?
It just allows Carlos to just go in.
Yeah, watch. Yeah. Carlos is gonna go nuts.
Let's go, Carlos. I believe the dodge. Oh, it was clean.
Clean.
What
clean.
a fight. All right, let's listen.
Wouldn't have known.
Wait. I have to ask you something.
I know. You want to ask me out? All the foxy ladies love my accent.
Oh my god.
Drives them crazy.
Oh my god.
That's something.
Wow. I've never heard that before.
One of my favorite.
Holy crap.
Amazing. All right, so we're dropping this, we're dropping that.
Wow.
I've always loved Carlos.
Yeah.
All right, pause. So I have one quick question for everyone. How do we feel about the replayability of 3 specifically? Because if I'm honest, I feel like it's not as replayable as 1 or 2 or 4. Like, it doesn't have that Metroid quality to it. It doesn't have the automatic encouragement, the extra modes to want you to go back and play through a second or third time, right? There's no Route B. There's no play as Leon. What are we thinking? It is very short. Like, this feels like a... It's not quite as good as the other ones. And that's why I'm hesitant. I'm gonna call it a wash. Let's do that. Which means gameplay is at +12. So, I'm gonna watch this while I do some math.
He's a beautiful man.
So now we're gonna go upstairs.
I watch people far more entertaining than I am.
Any donations?
See the appeal of this whole, like, restreaming thing.
$5 donation from Clouds Drive 465219. That says, been waiting for this all day long. Love the Wolfpack community. Let's continue the support to this great cause. Sorry I wasn't there. Hype for TwitchCon 2020. Though.
Gameplay positive number 3 off the deep round.
That's what they all say.
Time to go upstairs.
Yeah, nothing much here. You just hope the bigger zombie doesn't go turbo.
Yeah, there's gonna be a zombie here. There's gonna be problematic if he turbos.
Oh yes, and have we even mentioned all zombies in this game can do something called go turbo, which means they run at you instead of walk. Every single zombie in the game can do it, and it's completely random. We didn't even mention this, but everything in this game is random. It has the most RNG.
Exactly.
In any game I can think of.
Which makes it really fun to play, but also after you grind this for like a couple hours, you're just like done.
Well, that's what I love about this game. When when the RNG, like all the puzzle pieces fall into place,
then you throw.
Okay. So we took a little bit less time than 40 minutes this time. Sorry, I was just racing through that. That was just an insane audit last time. Yeah, RE3 original would, from what I understand, almost assuredly get the second replay positive. So, my cable is stuck. Perfect. Resident Evil 3 Remake. Again. Plus 15 to story. Almost all of that is the visuals. Almost every point we gave was the same points we gave last time, except for the visuals. Excuse me. That's actually still below average, but that is definitely up from what it used to be. That is 2.6 positives per hour and an 86% ratio, both of which are really, really good. I should mention this game was 6.88 hours. This is one of the shortest games we've ever covered. Like, top 20 range, easily. Considering how many platforms we've covered, that's impressive. I was taking my time, too. You saw that. So, gameplay is, yes, that's my hand, is plus 12. Once again, noticeably improved from the previous. A lot of that is just down to nuance of things, because we actually gave more negatives in addition to more positives. Greater gradient, blah, blah, blah. That is 1.74 pluses per hour. Once again, very high because of how short it is. And a 73% ratio, which is good. Giving us a final golden number of... I've answered you twice off the deeper end. Are you just straight up not listening to me? It's okay. I wouldn't listen to me either. Final golden number of... Can I get a drum roll, please? I have to... Math. Who won? Hang on a second. That's pretty close. But it is going to go towards Colgrim. Congrats, Colgrim. You're welcome for throwing in your guess at the last second. Because the final gold number is 65. Dead. Just straight on the number. 65. Sure, I can put that towards dealer's choice if you really want me to. No, that is actually... that is higher than I was expecting, to be quite honest with you. I've already admitted that I'm wrong. I've already put egg on my face. That is still a good game. In fact, that's on the higher end of averagely good and approaching legitimately very good, like, say, Resident Evil 4, which got an 88. That's pretty solid. I do still think, as I think basically everyone in the universe thinks, that this is a very flawed game, and I think it was very rushed, and I think it has plenty of potential, which it absolutely did not follow through on. But still an overall good game for what it is. I'm going to go ahead and chop off and get ready for actually starting Resident Evil 4 this time. Don't worry, I'm not going to, like, suddenly play Code Veronica or something, I swear. I'll see you guys.